Welcome back to another video, everyone. This one's a little different. I'm going to show you how to clean a bluefish. We're going to be filleting it. As you can see, first cut, I just cut right behind the head, and then I'm going to start outlining the fish. This is a pretty common way to actually clean any kind of game fish or larger fish. So you can see I'm just using my knife, mainly the tip of the knife, to outline the fish, and then we're gonna continue down the length of the fish to the tail. And then you can see here I kind of flip it over. So now I'm cutting on the other side of the backbone. Then I like to flip my knife the other way and continue to cut. And there I'm kind of getting up close to where the pin bones are going to be. And there you can see I just broke right through. And just continue down on the other side. You can see I'm going over the rib cage right there. And now I'm kind of into the gut pouch. Really trying to be careful not to cut into the guts. You can see I did a pretty good job on that first side. Then I'm just removing from the tail, and you can see there's our first half. We're going to flip it over and do the same thing on this other side. Going to make a cut right behind the head again. Be sure not to cut down too far, or else you'll end up separating the head from the rest of the body. You can see it's a little bit different on the second side, since the fish is kind of, I guess it's not sitting perfectly flat like it was on the first side. So you really got to be careful with the tip of your knife not to puncture through the spine. So you can see I just outlined that top section same way like I did on the front. But this time I'm going to use my thumb to pull the flesh away as I'm cutting down towards the backbone. You can see now I'm kind of getting close to where I was on the other side, where I've just gone past the backbone. You can see I'm cutting down more at an angle, trying to make sure I don't miss that meat that's behind the backbone. So you can see I've done a decent job there. Now we're going right back to the ribs. So you can see now I'm filleting the meat off of the ribs. And now I'm going to separate that tissue from the rib cage and continue to fillet down. You don't want to miss all that meat. And you can see that now I'm getting ready to puncture through the other side and then just finish that fillet off. And there you go. That's how you take the sides off of a bluefish. So you can see now we've cleaned both sides of the bluefish. We're going to remove the skin. Bluefish have a really thick bloodline, and that is what causes the bad taste or the fishy taste. There's that bloodline, but if you take a look at the skin, there's a lot more on the skin than there is on the meat. So after we do that, I'll just set that off to the side. Same thing. I'm gonna hold my finger on the skin. You can see I'm just gently filleting the meat off the skin. I'm trying to leave a little bit of flesh on the skin because of how much bloodline there is. You'll see on this side same way. It's really just down the center, and what you can actually do is you can go back and cut that off later. Now I'm just going to trim up the rib cage area where the belly meat is. So I'm just going to fillet that off. The other thing that we have to take off is the pin bones. See right there, I'm feeling for the pin bones. Those run right down the center line. So I'm just going to cut on either side of them. And you can see there I've cut on either side. Now I'm going to pick up that center section of meat and we're just going to take that out. That's also going to remove some of that bloodline. So then we set that off to the side. This one is now complete. You can see it's a clean piece of meat minus that little bit of red in the center. And now we're just going to trim off a little bit of this belly meat. Just a little bit of red in that. I did bleed this fish prior to filleting it. I think that that's critical if you're going to be eating a lot of bluefish. People say that they're not great eating, but really, if you keep them when they're a little bit smaller and you bleed them after you catch them and you ice them down, they're actually really great. So you can see there, we finished both fillets now. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks.